Hello everyone, I'm Brady with Lewis Motor Company, and today we're taking a look at our 2016 Peterbilt 337 maintainer service truck. Has a 10,000 pound maintainer crane, maintainer body, got a Van Air Tiger, hydraulic air compressor, got a hydraulic welder in this truck. Truck does have some miles. It's got 305,000 miles. PACCAR PX9, Eaton Synchro 6 manual transmission. Overall, the truck's in nice condition. As you would expect with 305,000. It does have a little bit of surface rust, a little bit of rust in some areas, and a little bit in the compartment, but no major rust, no major rot or anything like that. Now, being that it does have those miles, we did do a lot of service work to it. We spent a little over $13,000 on this truck, just making it mechanically sound and ready, so it does run, drive, and operate as it should. There's no known issues with it. Has a wireless remote. Obviously, your manual controls back here. Does have a bed enclosure as well. It's a sliding bed enclosure, so you can slide that forward, and if you're hauling something taller and you need to put it in the bed, so that's a pretty nice option. And we did do some painting on this truck. The rear workstation here, we typically paint all these just because they get banged up, beat up, and looks really nice. So on this one, you've got a street side crane, so you have a street side extension on our hydraulic outriggers, fully hydraulic outriggers. Does have one tool drawer, one large tool drawer. It's a dual tech in the front there, or Duralock, excuse me. But truck runs, drives, operates as it should. Got some exterior work lights, and obviously it's a maintainer, so you get the quality of a maintainer. The doors feel just really strong, and the door locks feel good. It's a really nice truck, and we're happy to have it. Again, it's got some miles, but we did spend a lot of money on this truck to make sure it's 100%. Everything works as it should. The crane, the welder, or excuse me, the generator, hydraulic generator, and then the hydraulic air compressor all function as they should. We'll go ahead and start it up. Robert's going to operate the crane and all the various parts and features of this truck, but it has a lot to offer. There's a lot of power options in this thing, and I think this truck's priced right as well. So. Running truck. We'll flip off the camera here to myself, put on the PTO so Robert can go ahead and get started back there. Cold air conditioning. I believe we just did an AC compressor on this as well. So 304, 627 on our miles. We got a little over 14,216 engine hours. As you can see, we've got our PTO that is switched on. Eaton 6-speed synchro manual transmission. So synchro transmission is very easy to drive. AM FM radio, heat, air conditioning. Like I said, the air conditioning is nice and cold. It does have a camera off the back as well. As you can see, Robert is putting our outriggers out. It does have cruise control, so it's well optioned. It's a nice truck. Inside shows a little bit of wear, but a very spacious cab. It's got a little bit of space behind you as well. Headliner shows nice. All the glass appears to be in good condition. It does look like power and heated mirrors as well. You get the options of a Peterbilt. They got a very nice cab, aluminum wheels, good tires all the way around. We did new steer tires. Paint on this truck shows good. Like I said, we did do a little bit of painting on this thing just to ensure that it looks good as well as runs good. Like I said, we spent around a little over 13 grand on this thing, making sure it's right. So dual lock, that's had a brain tizzy there, but sometimes you have a brain fart with all these different tool drawers and trucks that we have. We do have some controls here for the crane compartments and floodlights and things of that and such. We'll go ahead and flip those on. As you can see, they are working. Interior cabinet lights are in great shape. So that is our only tool drawer, but it is a large tool drawer. Inside the boxes, you'll see some light surface rust, a little bit of paint peeling, but overall it's very nice. We do have over the wheel boxes, you do have a little bit of surface rust. Now, it's not rotted through or anything. It's protruding through the box floors, but it does have surface rust. You can probably knock that down and paint it if you wanted to. Good tires off the back here. I'd say they're at probably 50%, maybe a little bit better. Brake underside, a little bit of surface rust. Like I said, this truck is not perfect underneath. A little bit of surface rust underneath, as you would expect. Now, like I said, it is a wireless remote, and it does have a stowing spot there too, so it'll tell you if your remote is not in the indicated spot. Robert is back here with our wireless remote. It is proportional. Operates as it should. I will say the controls are a little sticky on the manual controls, the way the maintainers are set up. If those are a little sticky, the wireless remote won't function as fast as it should. So that's just one thing I will say about the crane. However, we'll continue to work with it and get them unstuck. The more you use them, obviously, the better off you're going to be. But as you can see, we've got LED lights all around this thing. Got them at the tip of the boom as well, so night work's going to be no problem. Got a hitch receiver off the back so you can pull a trailer. You got your manual controls. So obviously your outriggers are still controlled from that area. They're fully hydraulic. The street side extends, and both of them obviously go down. They are powered. Show you underneath. Like I said, not perfect underneath. A little bit of surface rust. One thing I didn't mention is it's an air ride truck, so that's nice to save your back a little bit if you're going down the road. The truck rides out really nice. So Robert is showing us the slide top enclosure, which is really nice. I can't see a reason why someone would fault for that. It's a really nice option, and it doesn't get in the way. I mean, you do lose a little bit of space up front, but it doesn't get in the way because you can slide it back like this. So if you wanted to, haul around something that's a little taller, then you can get in here. But also it keeps all your tools and material out of the elements, which is really nice. We've got some E-track. Overall, like I said, very nice, good shape. I believe this is where our hose reel is going to be. And Robert, perfect timing, just turned that on. You can hear it build air pretty quickly. Does kick on with the remote, as he just showed you. So we're building air. You can hear that thing. Builds air very nicely. So 10,000 pound, 25-foot crane. It's no slouch, that's for sure. We got our air compressor reel in this back cabinet here, and you saw that's the access for it, the little white compartment. It does have a generator. It's a hydraulic generator. It appears to be working. Like I said, dry tires back here appear to be at 50%. Pretty much the top. A little bit of surface rust showing in some of these boxes. Really fast, good hydraulic air compressor. Nice looking truck, hard to beat a 337. It's a good looking service truck. Everything works as it should. You can see Robert operating the crane from a wireless remote. No stories with this thing. It does have some miles, but like I said, we did go through it pretty thoroughly. It runs, drives, and operates as it should. You can see everything works. Replace that. But just a nice service truck, runs, drives, and operates as it should. We go through them pretty thoroughly. Now, what do we do in our checkup? So we go through along the lines of a DOT list. We look at a DOT list and look at the truck. We see what passes, we see what fails, and we fix what is necessary. As far as options go, such as your windows and door locks and all that stuff, we do look at that, but some additional options, there might be an LED light out or something like that. We don't hit everything. I mean, it is what it is. We can't fix in every little last thing on these trucks, but we certainly do our best. These are used trucks, so you may find there's a light out or something like that, but otherwise we do an extensive amount of work to these trucks. Like I said, we spent about $13,000 on this truck, so we are definitely spending a lot of money on trucks just to make sure they're 100%. But the good thing is, when you hop in this truck, you can drive it anywhere you want, get right to work with it. Everything works as it should. Truck runs and drives nice. Crane works as it should. The hydraulic air compressor kicked on, as you heard. It does have a hydraulic generator, one tool drawer in this driver's side here. It's a nice truck. It's got some miles, but it's ready to go. You can check this truck out for sale on our website. Our website's lewistrucks.com. It's LEWIS, truckswithans.com. Lewis Motor Company, located in Clarksville, Maryland. I can ship this truck throughout the United States. Call me and I'll give you a quote on that. The number here is 410-834-7363. That's the direct line you can reach me at. Give me a call. We'll get this thing sold to you. Thank you guys for watching.